Welcome back to another video. I can remember way back in the day when Star Wars Jedi Power Battles launched on the PlayStation 1. It also came out on the Dreamcast, but I didn't play it there. I played it on the PlayStation 1. I went out to the store. I think it was Funcoland. I don't remember if it was Funcoland or GameStop at the time. It might have been Funcoland because it was a really long time ago. But anyway, I went to the store. I was a huge Star Wars fan back in the day. Had this game ready to go, pre-ordered. I got the special edition. It came with like a figurine and a keychain lightsaber. I don't know where that is now, but I remember taking it home, and the episode 1 game that came out originally was okay, but this one, they sort of evolved the gameplay. They learned the system a little bit more. It looked better, and it was just really cool to be able to play through all the events of Star Wars Episode 1, but you could play through it with different characters, and they had a lot of characters in the game. There was couch co-op. This was just one of those really fun Star Wars games. This was back when nobody really cared about, performance and resolution and system specs. It was just like, what cool game is coming out? And I can't wait to play it. So this is the remastered of the game by Aspyr. This is the Xbox Series X version of it, but it is also available on PlayStation 5. It's also available on Switch. And it just looks absolutely phenomenal to me. I love running around here as like mini Darth Maul, slashing and hacking. It's really cool. Sometimes the double-bladed lightsaber becomes like a single blade. I don't even know if you can control that or not. I have no idea, but it takes some getting used to. I believe that the right bumper, you can actually lock onto a character and strafe around and use the combos. Left bumper is block. You're going to want to block and time it perfectly here like this. A lot of blocking in this game can get you a lot farther in it than just hacking and slashing, but you got to learn the combo. So, there's the X, the Y, and the B, and there's a combination of each. And once you get that down, the game becomes really fun. I just couldn't believe how much I forgot about how fun this game was. And I just had to pick it up. It's $20, not that much. A lot of fun. There's a whole host of characters from Star Wars Episode 1 that you can literally play as, like Padme and Captain Panaka. I don't know why you'd want to play as those, but you can, and it's cool. It's a lot of fun. Of course, you've got Obi-Wan, you've got Qui-Gon, you've got Adi Gallia, and you've got Ki-Adi-Mundi. I can't believe I remembered all of those names. My nerd card is secure. And it's very much an arcade type game. I miss these kind of games, right? They're kind of serious. They're dealing with movies and the properties that are important, but they still remember that you're playing a video game. So you get like health power-ups and checkpoints, big head modes and stuff like that. It's just a ton of fun. And I'll be honest with you, like compared to like a lot of the Star Wars games that have come out that have been like huge in AAA, like Jedi Survivor, which is an incredible game, there's something refreshing about just going back and literally just starting something and knowing it's all about just being goofy, having a lot of fun, screwing around, doing things that you normally wouldn't do. Of course, Darth Maul wasn't in the beginning of Star Wars Episode 1. He didn't fight his way through the Trade Federation ship. That was Obi-Wan, that was Qui-Gon. But it's cool that you can choose a character and just do all that stuff. Have fun. And once you get to each different level, there's so many more things to do. I'm just really having a good time with this game. And I think if you played it in the past, this is absolutely worth it to bring it forward now, having it look well, play much better. The controls are more refined, but there's still that magic there of these simple, fun games. It was a time when, I don't know, it was just more fun. I wasn't concerned with, like I said before, I wasn't concerned with the power of my system, or was it running well, or was this version the inferior version to some other system that someone else had. There wasn't social media and the negativity, the constant negativity when you go on there trying to like engage with video games. It was just about getting excited, coming home, playing a game, having a lot of fun, and tons of replayability. This game has tons of replayability. I haven't even tested out the couch co-op yet. Really, nobody plays video games but me. I'm unaware if there are online components to this game, so forgive me if I'm wrong here. If there are, even better, you can hop on with some friends and just screw around and have a good time. This was like one of those Friday night type games. There was tons of these type of games coming out back during the PlayStation 1 generation. Here I am getting that block down. Once you get that down, man, it just feels so cool. It really is. It's just so cool to run around as Darth Maul, blocking lasers, beams and like slicing battle droids. And it's just, I keep saying the word fun, and I feel like we lost that with some games now. They're so serious. Everything's so serious now. It has to be like photorealistic. It's got to be perfect. It has to be, you know, some theme that's going on in the world today. I just want to go back to a time when games like this were releasing and it was just about fun, being goofy, doing things in like a movie that you watch that you normally wouldn't be able to do, like Darth Maul obviously wasn't in the beginning of episode 1, or, you know, Captain Panaka wasn't running around fighting the Gungans on Naboo. It's just one of those really crazy video games that came out during the PlayStation 1 generation. It's definitely something I would recommend. I'm having a hard time with this boss, man. You have to like time the jumps over the arms here. Eventually I get it down, then you slice off both arms and you're good. I would absolutely recommend this game. It is just, I just don't know what it is. I feel like we lost a lot of this stuff. We lost a lot of the just going into a video game and not thinking about anything other than the fact that you're just supposed to be having a good time. You're supposed to be doing something that you think is cool. Like, I love Star Wars back in the day, so for me, running around as these characters was just incredible. And I gotta be honest, it looks amazing. Aspyr has done an amazing job recently remastering a lot of these older Star Wars games. Bounty Hunter looks phenomenal. I have Bounty Hunter on the PlayStation 5. I remember going back in the day, playing that on PlayStation 2 when it came out, lined up outside to get that game when it came out, and it was amazing. Plays even better now with the modern controls. That looks phenomenal too. I recommend that one. But this one came out, I believe today it came out. It released today or yesterday. Absolutely recommend this game, man. It is just, I just keep saying the word fun, and I feel like I haven't had that a lot recently. Everything's so serious. Everything is just, it just takes itself so seriously. You know what I mean? I just can't stand that anymore. I want to just be goofy. I want to have a good time. I want to run around and do things that you couldn't do in a video game or you couldn't do in a movie that you saw that you loved. Check out this lighting here when I go into this area here. They did an amazing job. I'm just like blown away sometimes with how these old games look. Once they just give them a little TLC, like, this looks really good to me. The platforming sections are difficult but fair. A key takeaway here is look for the shadow when you're jumping. So when you jump here, like, this is like, how do I get through this? You're gonna really have to test your platforming skills. So look for the shadow, and that's where you're gonna land. Right there, and we're gonna hop over here, and we're gonna hop over here. The old skills are coming back. There's just a ton of different types of gameplay in this game that keep it fresh, to keep it fun. So it's just nice going back. When I saw Jedi Power Battles, I thought, wow, I remember that time. I ran to the store and I got that special edition, and I was a huge Star Wars fan, and it was just a ton of fun. So I'd absolutely recommend this game if you're looking for something to just have a great time with. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles is that. Thanks for watching this video. Think about liking and subscribing to the channel while I hack some of these innocent protocol droids. No one's innocent to Darth Maul. So that's going to be it for Jedi Power Battles. I would absolutely recommend it. What's really cool about this is when games like this come out, like, nobody sits around and compares and contrasts them to like the PlayStation 5 version, the Xbox Series X version, which one's better, which one's worse, because this was a time when games came out and people just played them for the experiences, the cool stuff that you can do. And that sentiment is still there for some people. For some people, it's all about online arguments and social media and clicks and subs and all that stuff. And I love when games like this come out, because it's not that this is just a small game and nobody's really going to talk about it, and who cares about the differences between the PlayStation and the Xbox version. This game demonstrates every game that comes out should be like that. You should just be playing these games and having a great time, doing cool stuff in them, playing as these cool characters, remembering all these great memories that you had. Take a look at the lighting here, man. I'm a purple person. I love purple. So this right here, this is me. It's hacking and slashing. Darth Maul is a mean SOB, baby. Look at this. So check out Power Battles. Jedi Power Battles. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Did you play it when it came out back in the day? Was one of your favorite Star Wars games? Like I said, for me, it was much better than that Episode 1 game. Even when that came out, I went crazy. I had to have it. And this one just like upped the ante when it comes to the gameplay and the graphics and just the fun factor. So again, thanks for watching the video. Think about liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.